Barry, it's now 3 home wins in the last 5, but was it important just to get the win on Saturday, just to kind of, I suppose that the psychology, the mentality of winning at home, just to get that kind of get the confidence back?
The players are still playing with confidence, but it's important to get the result in front of your home fans. We want our home form to be better, but throughout the last 5 isn't a bad return. But obviously we want to improve, and reward the loyal fans that come here and give us a backing that they do.
And now it's on to Boreham tomorrow evening, and the team have definitely got that winning mentality, that confidence on the road.
Yeah, we've had some very good performances and results away from home, and we just ask them to continue that on Tuesday against Boreham. Another game, although they're quite low in the league, will be tough. They've just recently went full time, which will give them more days to work on things. So we know it's not going to be easy, but if we turn up and perform the way we can, then hopefully we get the 3 points.
And they recruited seemingly very well over the summer. Maybe to some people their struggles are a surprise. What do you expect from them?
Yeah, well, I know Conor Clifford from when he was at Chelsea, so he's obviously got good pedigree. We actually spoke to Charlie McDonald through the close season. Unfortunately, we couldn't, finances dictated whether he came here or went elsewhere. So they have got experience and they've got some good players, but we've got to take care of ourselves. We know that if we turn up on the day and perform to the best of our abilities, then there's every chance we can come away with the 3 points.
We've won all 6 games against teams that are currently below us in the table. Clearly you want to take the big scouts, but is it important to build that platform of, not saying that we're in that mini league at the bottom, but is it important to build the platform of not slipping up against those lower ranked teams?
I always say you want to pick up points no matter what. We'll only look at the next game, and that's Boreham, and we want to be winning 3 points against them. Whether they're below us or above us, it doesn't matter who we play. We just want to be picking up 3 points.
And they've got lots of experience. You'd expect in the likes of Charlie McDonald, a lot of quality. Is it important? Their home form is not great, so maybe their confidence isn't so high. Is it important to start strongly and not allow them to kind of build up a head of steam?
I think as everyone's seen the past few games, we've had a shot within 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and we look to start the same way, where we're being positive from the first minute, and giving them something to think about. We realise that we can't just turn up and expect teams to allow us to play. We've got to go and start the right way and continue that.
And without highlighting it too much, Reese's runs from kick-off have been a big feature of the last 3 games. Were you somewhat surprised that maybe Forest Green and Altrincham didn't seem to have picked up on it?
Yeah, well, it's something we spoke about. We felt that we gave the ball away from kick-off, and we've asked Reece that there's got to come a point where teams will recognise what he's doing and we stop him from doing it. But at the moment it's working, and we'll continue to do it until it doesn't work, and then we'll think of something different.
But knowing about it and being able to deal with it are 2 different things, because as we saw at Torquay, whether they knew about it or not, Reese's trickery is such that at the very least you're probably going to win a free kick. Yeah,
it's given the opportunity for Reece with the ability that he's got to go and be positive from the first minute, and it gets maybe his mentality as well from the first minute that he's going to be positive. But teams have to deal with it, and if they can't deal with it, it's to our benefit. And until such times, we'll look to get him on the ball as soon as possible.
And Reece got his goal, his 2nd goal for the club on Saturday. They're being shared around. It was Jack Saville and Reece on Saturday, Sam Hatton last weekend, Shay Alexander's got a couple. I think it's about a 50-50 split between the strikers and the rest of the team. That's something that Aldershot Town haven't had maybe in the last couple of seasons. That's important that the goals are shared around.
Yeah, we need goals coming from all areas. We do work in set pieces and probably don't score enough from what we work on. But it was good that Jack got in and scored a goal. Obviously Shay's had a couple, but it's good getting goals from different areas, so all the pressure isn't always on the strikers, because they're going to have lean spells. And I'm sure Barnes Holmer and Dan Walker we'll, you know, once they get that first goal, we'll go on a run. It's just been unfortunate now that they've not been able to take the chances that have kept fell their way, but I'm sure it will come.
And Sam had scored at Torquay, but he missed out on Saturday with an illness. Was he in contention close to kick-off, or what was the nature of his illness?
We got a phone call on Saturday morning, so we knew about it early Saturday morning, and you know, we dealt with it from there.
Do you expect him to be back, or is it a longer term?
No, I mean, I think it's food poisoning, so you know, it's, I guess it will just take however long it takes to get rid of it. So you know, he was feeling better yesterday, but whether, you know, well enough because he's probably not ate food for a couple of days to start on Tuesday is a different question. And
Sean McGinty is one player who is returning to the squad. Are you hopeful that he'll be involved this week?
I think at the earliest it'll be the weekend, but you know, a lot can happen in a week. We just had Tom Richard was filled in great at left back. You know, he did exceptionally well for, you know, a young kid coming in a position that he's played. He's not really played a lot, but he's did extremely well. So, you know, it'd be good to have Sean back and have that voice in the dressing room again and on the pitch, you know, when he's available.